scored by T1. I think the company's name is T Gear, but we call him T1. He's a mechanic based in Centurion, so he recently upgraded. He got a shop, a place basically, and he happens to get a new machine that actually skims the vehicle brake disc. So in that case, there was only one way to advertise and market it out there, and that's to call Vimy Lens. I mean, it was my first time shooting a workshop or mechanical project. I've done a couple of jobs, if you don't know, if you guys are watching me for the first time. So I've shot weddings, music videos, documentaries, a whole lot, baby showers and all that. So T1 coming through with the mechanical work, I think it was my first time. I don't wanna lie, I've never shot anything in a mechanic workshop. Nothing, not even a photo shoot. So it was my first time having such gig. So he called me and I'm like, sure, why not? When he called me, he wanted me to pull up the same day to come shoot the project. And I'm like, you can't call me today and tell me to come shoot a video for you. That's highly impossible. So we need to drop it for the next day. And I went through in the morning. He was already waiting for me. Honestly, when he called me that he wants to shoot Sarge, I did not actually know how or what to do because I'm like, how do I even create a storyline or I mean an idea on this whole thing? Okay, fine, it's a machine that skims a brick disk, but I've never got such project before. How do I even go about it? I was clueless. So I went through, yeah, I got there, we handled the whole project, and I actually went with my Nikon, sorry, not mine, Dennis Nikon, and I was shooting the behind scene. So the Nikon D7000 was there. I took my beloved Canon 90D. I also went with one tube light, and I think there was no light. I was using my natural lights, and my favorite so far, the Sigma 30mm f1.4, and yo, it really handled the job amazingly. Is that even a right word to say? Amazingly, whatever, man. So it really did the job, and we managed to cover up everything. What happened is I went there clueless, but I think that's what we guys or filmmakers need to actually put in place. Sometimes you don't even need to have a specific idea of whatever you're going to shoot. Sometimes I think it's best that's if you don't have any idea. Get yourself on the spot. Just see the situation or just observe the environment. I'm sure just by observing, you definitely come up with something. So that is what happened to me. I got to the spot, I observed the environment, I saw the machine. I'm like, okay, cool, then let's start shooting. So he took out the tire firstly, and I'm like, okay, hold on, can you fit the tire back again? Let me see something. So he fitted it. Then I'm like, okay, cool. How about I drag the camera straight from the tire and then outside whilst it takes it out. The settings that I was using on my camera was 1080p. I didn't shoot 4K. I wanted to be able to have, I mean, enough data. 4K really chows memory, guys. So I was shooting on full HD 60 frames per second. Yeah, I was stuck on 60 frames per second even though I could do 120, but I was doing 60, and my shutter speed was 125. I mean, cameras, man, as long as you know the basics and as long as you got the right lens for the job, I think you're good to go. These days, I don't even depend on the body of the camera. I really focus more on the lenses because the body is always going to be there. They will keep releasing, but the lenses, those are what you need to pay a good attention to because it's what is going to give you an awesome results. So yeah, we got there, we shot what we needed to shoot, and even at the spot whilst I was shooting, I still did not had any idea on how I want to make the video. So I shot a whole bunch of footages. I think I spent about an hour or two on the spot. It was a quick one. So yeah, he took the tire off the car, he screwed, and I didn't even go with my recorder. So I got on my computer editing desk later on. I'm like, okay, fine. So these are the footages. I've seen the footages. I started thinking and developing ideas. I downloaded copyright free sound effects. Like most of the sound effects that you guys will see or hear in the video were downloaded. I did not record this on the spot, so I downloaded a sound effect for Ratchet. I downloaded sound effects for um, metal, cleaning on metals. I downloaded sound effects for a whole bunch of almost 99% of the sound effects in the videos were downloaded. So it's really moved and made the things easy for me to, work on. If I were to shoot a separate audio for this, I'm definitely sure this whole thing was gonna take me about a week. Because imagine coming home, unscrewing tires to find the perfect sound effect, that's going to be so yeah, man, I just downloaded these tracks and I actually did the cuts of the video separately. That was the first thing that I did. So after the cutting, I'm like, okay, fine, here I need this sound, I need that sound, the ratchet must go here, it must go there. After that, I went online and searched for a perfect soundtrack for workshop, and unfortunately, I didn't get much, but I did got one which I'm not sure if it's copyright free. So even me publishing the video here, I'm a bit skeptical if YouTube is going to, you know what they do best. Later on, I did a little bit of twisting of color grading and all that, and it's not a perfect color grading, but I think I tried my best, man. I'm not a colorist or whatever, man. I'm not a pro. So the main purpose of this video, or the main, concept or message of this video is sometimes you don't need to come up or think or have billions of sketches and ideas when you're going for a shoot on such projects. As long as you know the camera basics and you know how to put things in place, get to the spots, observe the environment, see how things will go, see how you can put things in place, and then I think you should start shooting. Once you shoot the project, I'm sure you'll be able to develop massive ideas on the footages that you've obtained. If you're new on the channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button, like the video as well. I really appreciate the support. Check this video out, and if you love it, comment, leave some comments in the comment section. If you don't, let me know what you also dislike about the whole video, or if there's any improvement that you think I should twist here and there, let me know as well, and I will really appreciate the support. Thank you guys for coming here. I'll see you guys in the next one.